This is Honey Baby Blues played on the 5-string banjo. Tabs to come. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. I ain't got no honey baby now. Well, I guess she didn't love me anyhow. It's oh man, it's oh lordy my. Well, I ain't got no honey baby now. Okay, so that's the arrangement there. This is kind of a weird tune. It's a really cool tune. But the form is a little strange and the chords are a little bit strange. We're playing in the key of D here, so I have my 5th string tuned up to an A, because that's generally what I'm doing if I'm playing in the key of D. But the first chord in the song is a G. It's actually a G7. Even if you play a G, it's a G7 because that melody, that's that F note. So it makes it a G7 regardless if anyone else is playing it on the banjo. But the structure of the melody is a little bit weird too. We normally get these A, B, A, C or A, A, B, A structures. This one kind of has like an A, B, C, A. So it often throws people off in jams. So just keep that in mind. Let's go through the chords. There's 4 chords. We have the D, we have a C, we have an A, D, and a G or a G7. So let's go through these chords. So we got I ain't got G or G7, no honey baby, A, and now it could be an A7 as well, but on the banjo it's often not a little nicer just play the thing. I guess she didn't see anyhow. A chord, 1, 2. Well, it's O, man, it's A and then a D. We got a G or G7, then A or A7, then a D. Now a couple tips here, like sometimes this D, if you want to make it really bluesy, this D is a little bit not so bluesy, so I might do like a D5. I ain't got no honey baby now. Alright, that sort of a thing. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's go line by line through the tablature. So this is the first line. 1, 2. Okay. Now, not too much tough here. It's a bit weird to start on this G7 chord. And this A is a little wonky. I often do it. I think I normally will kind of bar that hammer on. I'll do a bar right away. And then I slide my index finger back to get that pull off. But you could also do your middle finger. And then D chord. If you find that D chord a bit bright, you can do a D5 there as well. That works totally fine. Then we have this kind of pickup. Here's our D chord, and we're going to slide this like, I'm thinking of the D chord shape, sliding it into the second line. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we have this D chord, and you could be making it like the C shape and moving it up. That would be totally fine too. Because when you get to that C shape, you need to be doing it with the C, so you have the middle finger free. So either or, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do this, but I tend to make the D like a D and the C like a C. Notice those double stops pretty much have to be with your index and your middle because we're putting our thumb between them. Then we have this A chord, and we go up here to this A7, which is basically the F shape, where we move this fret back, but we only need these 2 notes, so we're going to have that shape, right? Right, if you're not used to syncopation there, that do-dat, boo-dat-da, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, let's continue on. The third line looks like this. Right, so we have, the only thing that's kind of weird here is we have a forward reverse roll with that kind of thumb middle double stop. And then this part is triplets. Triplet. Now, depending on what speed you're playing this at, triplets could cause a serious problem. So I want to make sure for the parts that we have triplets that I give you a variation to not do triplets. So for this, the simplest thing to do would just be a C chord. right? Alright. Now, this third bar is kind of a cool lick that I like to play in D, where I'm going to slide up to this 10, right? It's very much like, we do this often in G. Better when you have this on. But we're sliding this up here, and then third finger, it doesn't matter what finger you get this one is, but this second note here, you want that with your third finger, so your index finger can get down the 7. And then that's your middle finger, and I use my pinky finger for that. So you kind of almost use all 4 fingers for this. So it's a good lick. I never really thought about having to use all 4 fingers. But that's the way you want to finger it. You're kind of in this 7th position here. Big jump down here. Let's take a look at this last line. I have written... Right? So, this we just have... It's just a forward roll. I just leave out that open string to make it a little more, allow those bends a little more time to breathe. Now this A7 triplet thing, it's basically a blues scale that I'm patterning in. It's like pattern of 4. Oh no, pattern of 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? The thing that's a bit tough with this one, it's kind of nice to start because you have the thumb on the second string, which is not too tough, but you end it on this open string, which some people are not so used to. It can be very fast. So if you want something slower, you can basically take that lick we did on the A7 in the last line and put that in there. That would be my recommendation instead of the... And again, here, we're kind of using most of the fingers, right? You could either go middle finger first and pinky, or you could go third finger first and pinky. I tend to go third finger. It kind of depends if you're wanting to stretch between your middle and your first, or stretch between your third and your pinky. All right? And make sure to give this one a little bit of a bend, even though it's kind of quick. And that's a cool lick I kind of like to do in like these majory blues sounds. You can also do it in reverse. Or something along those lines. Okay, so that's the whole tune. I'm just going to play through it one more time, kind of at a slow tempo with the tab up on the screen. But I will say one more time, just to promote myself, if you like this stuff, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You can get a PDF of the tab, and there's Patreon exclusive stuff, although it's not that much. I'm going to be doing a lot more here coming in the future. I'm shooting something this week anyways for some Patreon exclusive stuff. Anyways, let me play through this. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. There she be. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time. Toodles.